The Song Dynasty, 960 to 1279 CE, stands as one of the most remarkable periods in Chinese history. It succeeded the fragmented 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms period, bringing political stability, economic growth, and cultural brilliance. The dynasty is often remembered for its advances in technology, trade, governance, and the arts, as well as for shaping a refined and sophisticated society that left an enduring impact on China and the world. Establishment and political landscape. The dynasty was founded in 960 CE by Emperor Taizhu of Song, Zhao Quanggyan, who was a military general under the later Zhou dynasty. He rose to power through a coup known as the Chen Bridge Mutiny and established the Song capital in Bianjing, modern-day Kaifeng. Unlike previous dynasties, the Song emphasized civil governance over military dominance. They reduced the power of generals and strengthened the role of civilian scholars, creating a more stable administrative system. The Song dynasty is traditionally divided into 2 periods, the Northern Song, 960 to 1127, and the Southern Song, 1127 to 1279. The Northern Song ruled from Kaifeng until it was conquered by the Jurchen Jin dynasty. After this loss, the imperial court relocated south to Linnan, modern Hangzhou, where the Southern Song continued to flourish despite constant military threats from nomadic powers to the north. Bureaucracy and civil service. One of the dynasty's most influential contributions was its expansion of the civil service examination system. This system, based on Confucian classics, enabled talented men regardless of family background to rise through the bureaucracy. While wealth and connections still played a role, the meritocratic structure created a class of scholar officials, or literati, who dominated Song society. This strengthened governance and allowed Confucian ideals to become deeply ingrained in the political and cultural fabric of China. Economy and trade. The Song era was a period of economic revolution. Agricultural improvements, including the introduction of fast-ripening Compa rice from Vietnam, increased food production and supported population growth. The population is estimated to have surpassed 100 million, making Song China the most populous and urbanized society of its time. Markets thrived, cities expanded, and commerce flourished. The Song were pioneers in the use of paper money, which facilitated trade across long distances. The dynasty also developed advanced credit systems and financial institutions, allowing merchants greater flexibility. Trade routes, both overland and maritime, connected China with Central Asia, the Middle East, and beyond. The Southern Song, in particular, established bustling ports like Quanzhou, which became international hubs where Chinese, Arab, Indian, and Southeast Asian traders exchanged goods. Science and technology. The Song dynasty is rightly celebrated for its remarkable innovations. Among the most notable were printing. The Song perfected woodblock printing and pioneered movable type printing, which spread knowledge widely. Gunpowder, though invented earlier, the Song applied it in military technology, producing fire arrows, bombs, and early cannons. Navigation, the magnetic compass was refined during this period, revolutionizing sea travel and trade. Engineering, advances in architecture, bridge building, and hydraulics demonstrated the dynasty's technical expertise. The Song also saw remarkable achievements in mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Scholars like Shen Kuo and Su Song documented observations and inventions that showcased China's scientific sophistication. Arts and culture. Cultural life reached dazzling heights under the Song. Painting, poetry, and calligraphy became central to the elite's identity. Song painting was characterized by naturalism and detailed landscapes, often reflecting philosophical ideas about harmony between humans and nature. Renowned artists such as Fan Quan, Guo Shi, and Zhang Zhejuan created masterpieces that still influence Chinese art today. In literature, poetry continued to flourish, with poets like Su Shi, Su Dongpo, becoming cultural icons. The Ci form of poetry, written to match musical tunes, became especially popular. Neo-Confucianism, led by thinkers like Zhu Xi, reinterpreted Confucian teachings and shaped Chinese philosophy for centuries. Tea culture, ceramics, and refined daily life also mark Song society. Porcelain from kilns like those at Jingdezhen became highly prized and exported widely. The dynasty's urban centers offered theaters, tea houses, and markets, reflecting a sophisticated and vibrant cultural atmosphere. Challenges and military struggles. Despite its achievements, the Song dynasty struggled with military weakness. Surrounded by powerful nomadic states, it faced constant threats from the Liao, Western Xia, Jin, and eventually the Mongols. The northern Song collapsed after the Jin captured Kaifeng in 1127, in what is called the Jingkong Incident. The southern Song defended itself skillfully for more than a century but eventually succumbed to the rising Mongol Empire. In 1279, after the Battle of Yamen, the last Song emperor perished, marking the end of the dynasty and the beginning of the Yuan dynasty under Kublai Khan. Legacy. The Song dynasty, though politically vulnerable, left an enduring legacy as a golden age of culture and innovation. It laid the foundations for China's later developments in governance, economy, and intellectual life. Its achievements in science, trade, and the arts not only transformed China but also influenced the wider world. More than just a political dynasty, the Song represented a civilization at its peak, creative, prosperous, and forward-looking. Its contributions continue to be celebrated as some of the most remarkable chapters in Chinese and world history.